How are we doing, everybody? And welcome back into the Los Angeles Rams franchise here on Madden 24. Insane game last episode. Last 2-minute drive, 2-minute drill drive gets us the 31-27 win over the Seattle Seahawks. Our rookie quarterback, the thumb, George Dillinger, comes up huge late, leads us down, and gets us the win. He didn't have an insane game numbers-wise. He did throw 2 interceptions, and they were not good-looking passes. But 19-33, 2 touchdowns, and the 1 touchdown at the end to MVS is what won us the game. Cam Akers had 136 on the ground. Cooper Kupp did Cooper Kupp things. The big storyline was we returned our first-round pick, Kareem Harris, our 10th overall pick that we moved up a few spots and selected. He scored our first touchdown, or second touchdown of the game, because we had the kick return to start the episode, but scored the first touchdown of his career, our second touchdown of the game. He only ended with 2 catches for 37 yards and the score. And, well, right after he missed week 1 because he got hurt in preseason, he broke his thumb. So he is going to miss the next 3 games, the Giants, the Falcons, and the Bills. He will return for the New York Jets game. And as I mentioned now multiple times, he does have a 50 injury rating. So there is a chance that he will be, basically on the injury report all the time, and that might derail his progression and what he can do for us throughout this series. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he can find a way to stay healthy. I don't believe there's a way to bump your injury rating. I think it stays at the same all your career. So yeah, unfortunately we might be in a situation where our first round pick, wide receiver, top 10 talent in the class, 80 overall as a rookie, might not see the field too often. But hopefully when he does, he can at least score and do well for us. But it's upsetting. The 50 injury rating is just depressing. But this week, we're moving on past it. We're 2-0. That's all that matters. We're undefeated. Giants are undefeated. We got 2-0 versus 2-0 matchup in LA. But yeah, we got some stuff we can go through here today. We'll start here before we even get into mock draft 1. I am going to set my regional scouting focus just to do this right away. Our national scouting focus is going to end up being offensive tackle just because it is one of the main strengths of the class. We probably could have put it on defensive tackle too. I do think offensive tackle might be a little bit more long-term important. Bobby Brown, who is in his second year, he's only a 72 overall, is our defensive tackle right now, but he's a young guy. We're trying to still kind of develop him a little bit, but we already set all of our guys, all of our scouts in the first episode of the season, not the preseason episode, but week 1. So we already know we're going here. We are going D tackle here for the West region. Deion Sanders must have got fired at Colorado, or either that, or he just enjoys scouting when he's not coaching the Buffaloes or recruiting or, tweeting about the transfer portal. And he is our cornerback scout. So he's going to be checking out the Central region. Makes sense. Central region, Colorado, I guess, is not in the Central region. So he must be flying down to Texas, flying over into the Midwest, when he is not coaching the Buffaloes, or he got canned, or he's like, yeah, screw this college gig. I'd rather just be an NFL scout for the Los Angeles Rams. But Northeast will be offensive tackle as well, and so will Southeast. We're going heavy on offensive tackle. It's the biggest strength of the class outside of D tackle, and it just makes sense for us to go heavy on offensive tackle. I want to know everything about him as much as I possibly can. But mock draft 1. We're 2-0, so we're not obviously right now going to be projected a high pick whatsoever. Right now, we are projected to pick at 23, so there's a lot of 2-0 teams, obviously, but they have us taking an offensive tackle, which, might be what we end up doing. But originally, all the top prospects were quarterbacks, and I'm not seeing the quarterbacks. Top 5 projection now at 18, that's the top guy right now, and it's actually the team that we're playing this week. So yeah, after 4... when you look at the prospect ranks, there's 4 quarterbacks that are top 10 guys, 2 top 5 projections. Only one's supposed to be a first-round pick after this first mock draft 1. This was the guy I was really interested in taking a look at, like scouting out more deep. We do need help at corner, and he's 6'4", 201, 21 years old, out of Northwestern. He's got B zone, B press, B catching. Good athlete, not off the chart, but great to elite jumping and great to elite acceleration with good to great speed at 6'4", 201, B press, B zone. Definitely a guy that we will keep our tabs on. I already put him on my favorite board. Like if I go to prospects, he's in my favorites because I'm definitely going to keep up to date with him. because that's just an insane build for a corner. 6'4", 201. But yeah, that's all there is with Scout College players. 18 players trying to negotiate. We'll see who needs contracts right away. Aaron Donald needs to be re-signed, which is going to happen. Sheldon Oliver was an undrafted rookie free agent that we signed because he had star dev, and I'll probably end up bringing him I'm not going to do it yet because if he loses his star dev since he's not really playing, I don't want to, sign him for a 3-year deal. Ernest Jones will be interesting. I'm probably going to bring him back. 24 years old. Doesn't want a ton of money. Probably going to look to do that. Tutu Atwell, up in the air. Bobby Brown, also up in the air. Maybe that makes defensive tackle maybe more of a need because we are going to have to bring him back. MVS, Rob Havenstein, Witherspoon again. Edwards, we signed on a 1-year deal. Handful of guys that need contracts. There's so many people that can already... I can start negotiations with everybody already? Is that a thing? Hold up. What? That's weird. Normally you can start negotiations with like 3 guys. Weird. All right. First things first is I am going to give Aaron Donald a 2-year deal. What he wants. Because hypothetically he could end up retiring. He's back on that 2-year deal. We can't let Aaron Donald go. We're a competitive team. No reason to even entertain looking to move on from him in any sort of capacity. I think Ernest Jones probably needs to come back right now. That's probably the only other one I'm going to worry about right now. He's got interest in the team. If I gave him a 4-year deal but brought the money down, would he take that? He will. Okay, Ernest Jones back on 4. 24 years old, normal dev. Love to see him get up to star development, but even if he never does, he's gonna keep developing at least for 4 more years. That's only through 8? Well, he's 24 right now. That's a 4-year extension, so that's through age 29. So that's kind of that regression window, 28 to 30. So yeah, I mean, if he gets a development trade upgrade, that's going to be a great contract for us long term. Even if he doesn't, he's going to be a solid MLB 2. But we'll get into our weekly strategy. Kirk Cousins is the quarterback for the Giants. Okay, so they signed him. I know he was a free agent, but Dexter Lawrence, oh God, I totally forgot. Dexter Lawrence, if you guys watched the video last year when we played them in week 17, I believe it was, he broke the record for tackles for loss in a game. He had 9 against us, which is the scariest thing. Yeah, Cam Akers might be getting destroyed again today. Also last episode, if you guys didn't watch it, Dom Calloway had normal development, and we actually got a dev trade upgrade in doing these mini games. So I'm going to continue to be doing these mini games every week. Like I said, I probably won't show you guys unless we get dev trade upgrades. I'll probably stop showing you guys exactly how it goes. Because no one really cares about watching me sit here and do. Obviously, I haven't been showing it all anyway. I've kind of been showing you just what I've been getting as we get cooked first play. But yeah, if we get any development trade upgrades, I do all of them until I get gold. So if I fail right away. But yeah, if we get any dev trade upgrades, which probably won't ever happen again. I just got so lucky with that. And he went from normal to star. So if we get a dev trade upgrade, you guys will see it. All right, target passing for George Dillinger was gold as well. Like I said in the last episode, I don't think you can get a dev trade upgrade for a hidden development guy. So don't expect these hidden devs to get any dev trade upgrades. I just got lucky with Dom Calloway because he was normal dev. I mean, technically he probably could again too because he's star, so maybe he could get up to superstar development. But yeah, don't think hidden devs is possible. Now, hopefully there's no new injuries because you know my luck with injuries in this. It's horrible. I have injuries down at 22. That's the thing. Kareem Harris is 50 injury. That's with a 20 injury rating. Dislocated wrist for Josh Allen. Great. There goes our big signing this offseason for this game, at least. Dislocated wrist might be out longer potentially, but Josh Allen's going to miss this week against the 2-0 New York Giants, and no new injuries on offense at least, so that's a positive. Players for upgrades after that, it's just Byron Young, who missed an opportunity last week to get up to star development. We'll just do power rusher for him. That's going to be his forte. He got +2 power moves. What's his power moves at? 71? Yeah, I mean... He's 26, second-year rookie. He's 26 years old, and he's got normal dev. It's like the dude needs a development trade upgrade bad. Lineup going into this one now because we need to make sure. Okay, so MVS 2-2. That's going to be normal. I do want Puka playing WR4. I already had that like that. Offensive line, everything's going to be the same on that front. Defensively, also will be no changes. Dom Calloway up to star. It looks so good. But yeah, it'd probably be... Yeah, it's going to be Michael. No, it's going to be... No. It's going to be Michael Hoyt, right? Probably. instead of yeah, it's gonna be Michael. Michael Hoyt will play right outside linebacker. Byron Young, he was our starter. Last year, these were our edge rushers, were Michael Hoyt and Byron Young. So it's gonna be the same thing as last year. Special teams, you got to make sure. Yeah, Travis Hodges-Tomlinson is our kick returner. Dom Calloway took one back last game, but then he fumbled the next time around. I don't want Dom Calloway taking him back anyway. I want Hodges-Tomlinson being our kick returner, and then specialist gonna keep Calloway there. In the we're actually gonna move Leonard Floyd to rushing left end. So rushing left. So Byron Young, Floyd, Aaron Donald, Simmons, and Ernest Jones. Everything else will remain the same, as we will get into this week against the Giants. All right, third game in a row for us getting the ball first, which is just kind of funny. You don't see that very often, but underway here in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium. Good to see Travis Hodges-Tomlinson back there as our everyday, kick returner, even though... Oh my God! Are you shitting me right now? Dom Calloway takes it. So, Travis Hodges-Tomlinson last year, kick returner. I think he fumbled one kick return maybe last year. Maybe just one. But he had 3 kick return touchdowns. So, he comes in the year as our kick returner. Week 1, it doesn't matter. Doesn't fumble. Doesn't take one back. I don't believe so. I don't think he did. So, week 2, they changed my specialist to Dom Calloway as my kick returner. He takes back the opening kick. I'm like, oh, maybe we got our new kick returner on our hands, even though I didn't want that to happen. And then Dom Calloway fumbles, just like Hodges-Tomlinson just did, and we didn't get it back. So I'm like, we're going back to Travis Hodges-Tomlinson, and the dude puts it on the ground for the opening kickoff. Depth chart for the freaking Giants. You got to be joking. So they extended Daniel Jones in real life, like his contract would show in this game, and they signed Kirk Cousins. Like, Daniel Jones ain't the man. Saquon at running back, going to be horrible to defend. Emmett Bartell, rookie wide receiver, who's going to miss this week. He is hurt. KJ Osborne's their top receiver. So KJ Osborne and Kirk Cousins, the tandem is now in New York because the Giants needed more wide receivers. Paris Campbell, Isaiah Hodges, Darius Sun, Jen Hyatt. Where's Wandale? Wandale just not on the team. He's on the practice squad. I need to go sign him. Darren Waller, Daniel Bellinger, Andrew Thomas, Joshua Zidu, John Michael Schmitz at center, Tony Jenkins, rookie right guard, and Isaiah Wynn at tackle. Where's Evan Neal? Evan Neal's just not starting. Okay. Ashawn Robinson, Leonard Williams, and Dexter Lawrence. Great. Aziz Ojolari, Bobby Okereke, Zach Cunningham, and Caden Ellis, 3 middle linebackers. Kayvon Thibodeau on the other side. Deontay Banks, second year now out of Maryland. Adoree Jackson, of course. Christian Fulton, Cordell Flott, Trey Hawkins, Xavier McKinney, and rookie Demario Walker at the other safety position. I thought I saw, Brandon Aubrey is the kicker. Now, he's on the Cowboys in real life. Brandon Aubrey is their kicker, and they have a rookie punter, Nick Dempsey. But we'll get a chance here to see Captain Kirk. I wonder what number he's wearing. 1. Kirko Chains rocking 1? As you guys, as most people know on this channel, I am a Minnesota Viking fan, unfortunately. As I just got defensive pass interference with Ernest Jones, I believe. Even though it shouldn't have been. I wasn't using my hands. I was just bodying that loser. Illegal contact. Okay, I guess, well, that's what you get for bodying that loser. 1st and 10, Kirk. Play action. I got fooled. And they're going end zone. And, oh my gosh, they almost came down with that. Nice hit there in the end zone. That's got to be out. It was KJ Osborne. Couldn't come down with it. Doesn't surprise me. No, never mind. I'm not going to get into it. Not going to get into it. This is Rams franchise. This is not the Minnesota Vikings in real life. All right, now Saquon's going to get it. He's making Isaiah Simmons look silly, but Aaron Donald's there with a little bit of help to force Saquon Barkley. Only get a 1-yard carry there. 3rd and 9. It'd be nice for our defense to make up for our horrendous handle of the football on the kick return and force a field goal here. 3rd and 9. Why did I say play action? Kirk Cousins driving back. Just going to go underneath the Saquon. Isaiah Simmons makes that tackle, and yeah, they'll take a field goal here. All right, here comes our rookie quarterback, George Dillinger. 2-0 as a starter. 3rd game of the year. We'll take a look at his numbers. Obviously, we have the ball, so we didn't fumble the kickoff. 437 in the air, 3 touchdowns, also 3 interceptions. I know you guys can't see it. Game-winning drive, last episode against Seattle. Numbers, obviously, the touchdown-interception ratio is not exactly what you're looking for. But at the end of the day, he's 2-0. He's done what he needs to do so far. As they almost throw a pick right there to Tyler Higbee. As they're probably going to show my draft class for every single game they do. Yeah, draft class on the screen if you want to see it. Originally, it was 4 hidden developments and 2 normal devs, and it became 4 hidden developments and 1 star with that development trait upgrade. As we are going to do our part to run away from Dexter Lawrence as much as we can. Cam Akers last year against Dexter Lawrence. He had superstar development at the time, week 17. Cam Akers had a breakout scenario where he can get up to X Factor. He needed 200 total yards or 4 total touchdowns. He had 21 carries for 31 yards, and Dexter Lawrence broke the record for tackles for loss in a game, like I said. Don't know why Dexter Lawrence is not on the field, but if Dexter Lawrence is not on the field, that means we're going to try to run the football. 2 carries, 20 yards for Cam Akers. He almost has as many yards as he did last year against them, and he had 21 carries. 2nd and 4. Got to run away from Dexter Lawrence. We got room. Good amount of room there. 3 carries, 29 yards. Cam Akers, playmaker. And obviously, as I had mentioned, Kareem Harris obviously missing the next few weeks. So, going to rely on a couple other guys as we're actually going to try to dump this off. George Dillinger gets it out to Cam Akers as he's getting hit. 7-yard pickup there for Cam Akers. It's the only guy that's moved the ball for us so far. 2nd and 3. Oh my gosh, just dump it. Cam Akers, stay in bounds. He did pick up the first down. Cam Akers, only guy that moves the ball for the LA Rams. Did I say that already? 1st and 10, play action here with Dillinger. We got Cooper Kupp, but Dillinger just absolutely missed him. That's the bad you get with George Dillinger. His throw under pressure and his ability to make some of these tougher throws is not there yet. Hopefully it will be at some point. Cam Akers has room. Go up and give me that block. Yes, Cam Akers is going to go from 40 out. And Havenstein's hurt. We just can never stay healthy. But it doesn't matter because Cam Akers is in the end zone because we run the ball away from Dexter Lawrence at all costs. And Cam Akers is making up for his performance last year against the Giants. Even though we won the game, barely. 7-3, let's go. All right, just a bruised shoulder for Havenstein. So we'll just put Alark Jackson in for now. Obviously, Havenstein will return probably in the next possession, to be honest. But, all right, see what our defense can do with a full field to work with. They forced the field goal last time when they had the short field. In first play, Saquon's going nowhere. Cousins dropping back quickly. Paris Campbell. Yep, first down there for the Giants. Kirk's probably going to pick us apart a little bit here. I wouldn't be surprised. And with Saquon in the backfield. This is going to be a tough game. I mean, Seattle was super tough. We fortunately lucked out. Maybe not lucked out, but we're able to, come up with that one. As he's going down, we sent a blitz and we got home. Ernest Jones, along with somebody else there. It was Isaiah Simmons, I believe. Both the linebackers get home. Probably damn near went untouched, to be honest. Got there pretty quick. 2nd and 18, though. But, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we do struggle a little bit to stop this offense with Saquon Barkley. Kirk Cousins is a solid quarterback. As there's a little dump off there for 3rd and 9. Because last year, the only reason we were able to defeat the Giants, because I believe Daniel Jones threw 4 interceptions in that game, if I remember correctly. We got Darren Waller underneath. That's got to be picked. Witherspoon. Kirk Cousins. That's exactly what Daniel Jones just did. Witherspoon's got a chance for a pick 6. Just be faster than Kirk Cousins, Witherspoon. You could... Of course not. But pick inside the red zone up to the 17. Witherspoon, I believe, first interception of the year for Witherspoon. He had, Ernest Jones. So Isaiah Simmons has 1, Ernest Jones has 1, and now Dexter Lawrence. Get out of my way. Juke move, Cam Akers in the end zone. He's going off here today. We run away from Dexter Lawrence. He makes a man miss. He fights off another one. Cam Akers is in for a 2nd touchdown of the day. Rams will take a 14-3 lead here in the first quarter. Cam Akers is doing his thing. All right, Giants coming back out after that interception by Mr. Kirk Cousins. 1st and 10 here, going to drop back to pass. There's multiple routes. Someone's got to get home. Someone did. It's Bobby Brown. First sack of the year for Bobby Brown, the run stuffer himself, making a play there. Obviously beat his man because we weren't sending the blitz there. Nice play there by Bobby Brown. Gotta love that. Backing up 2nd and 17. And this is the problem about the Giants is not the problem. That's the big thing about the Giants. If we can back them up and force them to throw the football, like we can get sacks early and stuff Saquon relatively early, they won't be able to just feed Saquon and let him just dominate us. Because as I've said in the past, as I know, the 2 best running backs I believe in Madden that I face is Kirk Cousins is going nowhere, dude. Aaron Donald and Michael Hoyt are both getting there. The defense is dominating their offensive line so far here today. No one can block Aaron Donald. But yeah, the thing with the, I was saying with the running backs is the 2 best running backs in my experience so far in Madden 24, which it held fruition last year too with one of them. Nick Chubb and Saquon Barkley have given me the most problems. Nick Chubb has given me problems in Madden for years, and Saquon, now that he's back to like Saquon overall, like top 5 back in the league, he gives me problems as well. As I'm actually we're gonna keep it on the ground. We're just gonna run away from Dexter Lawrence. That's the key. Because Cam Akers is going to have room if we just don't. I'm going to scream. These injuries are going to make me ill. Holding his wrist, dislocated wrist, done for the season. No, done for the game. Cam Akers is coming out here just dominating for us, and now we gotta actually an audible do a pass here. We'll switch this up a little bit here. Gonna dump this off to Zach Evans. Probably shouldn't have. Gosh dang it, dude. Why does Cam Akers have to get hurt? Bruised shoulder, will return to he's holding his wrist. Okay, thank God. These injuries, man. Cam Akers, I cannot have you out, man. It just can't happen. Hey, Kyron Williams. Good to see you, brother. We're going underneath the Cooper Kupp. 4-4. 3rd and 5. We're just going to sling it to Cooper Kupp out of the backfield. See if he can just be faster. It doesn't have to be faster when he's fighting off Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney went high, threw him off. 1st and 10. Keeping our drive alive. Play action pass here on 1st and 10 as we're just going to go underneath there to Tyler Higbee. Solid ball there by Dillinger. That'll give us 6 yards there, make it 2nd and 4 up to the 26, and that'll end the first quarter. We got a 14 3-point lead. 2nd and 4. Going to give a little take to Zach Evans. Not as elusive as Cam Akers, but he's a solid back. We got him up last year when Cam Akers is out. As you guys know, we got Zach Evans up to star development because he was playing super well in his time. And yeah, it's big because with Cam, I said it last year a handful of times, but with Cam Akers' potential injury history, there's Dexter Lawrence getting in on something there. Yeah, with Cam Akers' injury history and how often he, sits out, it's good having a solid RB2 for us. Dexter Lawrence has his X factor, so that means it's time to stop running the football. As we're gonna run play action here. God damn it, Dillinger, just throw it away. Doesn't matter. They're still getting back there. 3rd and 11 here. Gonna try Cooper Kupp. Dillinger missed him. Dillinger, I gave you my vote of confidence in the preseason. You look super fun. You look super good. You weren't missing stuff like this. And now that we're in another season, it's okay though. That's the thing. When you commit to a rookie quarterback like we have with Matthew Stafford on roster, you commit to the growing pains, and that's the key. I want to develop George Dillinger. I want to go. I don't want to go through the growing pains. It's just gonna happen. He's gonna miss some throws as he develops, and that's fine. It's something we're gonna have to live with. That's why it's so key that we have Cam Akers healthy, because he is, Cooper Kupp's our best playmaker. Cam Akers probably our best playmaker because getting the ball to Cooper Kupp involves me throwing the ball to him, which means we have to put a good throw on it. Cam Akers I can just hand the ball off to, and he can make plays. Cam Akers is our best playmaker. He needs to be on the field, needs to be healthy. So we got Giants again here. This is play action pass. I'm taking that away with Isaiah Simmons. Now I'm backing up to this route, and Kirk's going to throw it away. Good coverage there. 2nd and 10. Kirk, where are you going? Nowhere. Darian Kendrick. No, Jordan Fuller. I don't know why I thought I saw the dreads. Darian Kendrick was CB4. He probably wouldn't be on the field in that. Would not be on the field in that package that we were just in. But yeah, Jordan Fuller comes free off the side. We sent a blitz there. We sent 5. Came off the edge untouched. And now we got a 3rd and 19. That's why I said it's big. We got to allow these plays so Saquon Barkley doesn't have the chance. As Kirk Cousins, again, we're kind of running for his life as he dumps it off to Saquon, going nowhere. They're going to punt it back to us, baby. Defense is playing lights out so far. All right, Cam Akers back on the field. X Factor is on, but we are actually going to pass on this play. And we're going to try to find my boy MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who makes a great catch up to the 46. And yeah, MVS, that's another good catch for him. Made a good contested catch. I believe back in week 1. I don't think it was last week. He made a nice grab on the ball, but I see Dexter Lawrence. There you are. Tackle for loss. Not surprised. I believe, too, if you guys remember, let me know in the comment section below if anyone does remember. I believe Dexter Lawrence, god damn it, I should not have juked. I thought Ethan Carter wasn't going to clip him, and he did. Not clip him like a flag, but, get a piece of him like he did. And I figured I'd have to try to make him miss, and yeah, no, it didn't work out at all. But yeah, I don't know if anyone remembers, but I believe Dexter Lawrence ended up winning Defensive Player of the Year last year. And that was obviously partial because of what we had going on. They just sent a blitz. I just had to get that out quick. Yeah. Bobby Okereke hurt on the play. 47, 4th and 11. I wish it was like 4th and 5. I'd probably end up going for it. We're going to have to punt for the first time here today. All right, defense back on the field here. 1st and 10 at the 11. Kirk Cousins dropping back. Multiple route concept. Aaron Donald's getting home again. Kirk Cousins is in hell right now against our defensive line. Aaron Donald's just too good. Just got extended too, man. Don't retire. Aaron Donald never retire. Please never retire. 2nd and 19. This is going to be a Saquon give. Just got to make a tackle. Let's go. Aaron Donald just destroyed him. 3rd and 16. Aaron Donald. Do I got to say his name again? Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald. 3rd and 16, though. That's what we need. Like I said, back him up. Don't let him use Saquon. Back him up. Don't let him use Saquon. I'm going to try to take away that route. We're getting a safety. It's Michael Hoyt filling in for Josh Allen. And Michael Hoyt is getting home for his first full sack by himself. He had a half sack earlier. And Kirk Cousins is in hell. Shout out to our defense, man. Ooh, Leslie DeBose, rookie wide receiver we drafted because he had really good speed, spin move, gross. But yeah, man, the way our defense is playing, offense just has to not turn the ball over. Like, we just gotta be sound with the football. Nowhere to go there for Cam on that play. 2nd and 10, but sound with the football, not gift them opportunities, force their offense to move the ball down the field. Because Kirk Cousins is giving me the thing about the difference between Daniel Jones last year and Kirk Cousins this year, based on what I'm seeing briefly here, is Cam Akers has a little bit of room there, a little bit more than I even thought. As Brian Allen, our starting center, gets hurt. Who's shocked? Not me. But the difference between Kirk Cousins and Daniel Jones last year is that Daniel Jones wasn't taking the sacks that Kirk Cousins is taking. Daniel Jones would just throw it in no man's land, allow us to pick it off. Obviously, we've already picked off Kirk Cousins once, but it's not the same level that was going on with, God damn it, dude. We got a punt, but I don't even know. I don't care. Screw it. It doesn't matter. We're even talking about last year again. Daniel Jones throwing interceptions. Doesn't matter. Defense, just keep doing your thing. All right, just a bruised shoulder for Brian Allen, so he'll obviously return at some point, but 3 minutes left. We're up 16. Here we go. This is the Saquon Barkley time. They're going to start giving him the ball a little bit more. Fortunately, he had to juke away from 1, so we were able to make the tackle on him. Just 2-yard carry for him. 2nd and 8. I understand it's Madden, but I just think it's so funny, the idea that, like, the Giants would be like, Kirk Cousins is so much better than Daniel Jones, that we are going to pay Kirk Cousins quarterback money and give up a ton of salary, take away probably half our salary because we think Kirk Cousins, I mean, they're 2-0, so whatever. They are 2-0, but I'm seeing it on the field right now. It's not good. All right, 1st and 10 here for us at our own 39. 2 minutes, 19 seconds left. We have all 3 timeouts. Like I said, we're going to just try to be as smart as we can with the football. Tyler Higbee's going to get up the field there. There we go. Nice 14, 15-yard catch there for Tyler Higbee. Moving us across into Giants territory. So you got to be smart with the ball, like I said. 1st and 10 here from the 45. Cooper Kupp, open. Dillinger put it where he needed it to. Let's go, Cooper Kupp. Fighting off 1. Didn't really get any more yards. We're up to 16 in the red zone. Dropping back here with Dillinger. Nowhere to go. Get rid of it. 2nd and 10. Going to give Cam Akers a little give here. Fighting off 1. Doing Cam Akers things. Pushing up forward up to the 10-yard line. We are going to have 3rd and 4. And, yeah, I am going to shoot this thing down. Because if we do end up having to not get this and have to kick a field goal, the less time for them, the better. Cooper Kupp quickly. Aggressive catch. He made the grab. Let's go, Cooper Kupp. Safety net. Didn't really need to hurry that up, but I did anyway. I do not want to run the ball at Dexter Lawrence. Cam Akers out in the flat. Let's go. Touchdown. 3rd touchdown of the game for Cam Akers. And should I say, we might have the best running back in the NFL. When healthy, we might have the best running back in the NFL. Just like last year in Steelers franchise, we had Najee Harris, who became an absolute unit for us. This year, different style back, not as powerful, but super agile, elusive, electric, big play threat every single time he touches the ball. And we are just giving it to the Giants here. 19 seconds left. This is all about not letting Saquon Barkley house one, and he will not. That will end the first half, 26-3. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. All right, let's see if Kirk Cousins has an incredible comeback in him. I really hope not. Hopefully, even if they score a possession, our offense can do enough where this is already out of hand. But yeah, if we just continue, damn it, Darren Waller, that was amazing. Kirk Cousins missed him. And there goes their 94 overall left tackle, and Andrew Thomas. Which, you know, in this situation where we've seen Evan Neal, obviously Evan Neal steps in, which is funny that he's even a backup for him. But, yeah, I was going to say, in a situation like this, is, you know, here comes Saquon Barkley doing Saquon Barkley things, but I don't think the Giants can afford losing offensive linemen the way our pass rush has gotten home so far here today. 1st and 10, back to Saquon. There's the big hole for Saquon. Fighting up forward, up to the 50, and this is those possessions, like I said, where it's just like, if we don't get them to lose yards passing the ball, they can just feed Saquon Barkley, and he's just going to get chunk play after chunk play. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, Madden CPU is going to do this. You know, it's going to happen. All Madden CPU, it's going to happen. As there goes Leonard Floyd, holding his elbow and heading in the locker room. The injuries begin to pile up again, just like last year. We just hope, like, fortunately, other than Kareem Harris, which sucks in itself, we haven't had anything long-term yet, which is good. I know it's only, oh my God. I know it's only week 3, but the way these injuries happen, I have injuries down to 20, and people get hurt all the time. I guess in real life, you know, people get hurt all the time in games and come back in and stuff, so I understand it. I mean, that's how it should be. Not everyone should be healthy all the time, but I feel like it's still insane at an 20 slider for injuries. There goes Leonard Floyd with a dislocated elbow, so he's more than likely going to miss some time, which is unfortunate. As I had said in the last 2 episodes, if Leonard Floyd can stay healthy, he's going to continue to make splash plays for us here and there, as they're going to go right back to that same RPO, right to Darren Waller, as they're moving the ball here for the first time today. 2nd and 4, Saquon here again, I mean, he was we had a chance to get him in the backfield there. Made a nice juke move, teleported for a few yards, and now we got 3rd and inches, and I understand it's Madden, so there's a chance if we get off the field here, they'll kick the field goal, but, I mean, they should go for it, but they'll probably get this anyway. Oh, God, quick pass. Take those away. Behind the line. Let's go. Now they're going to kick it for sure, I think. For sure, I think. They're kicking it. Let's go. Great bend, but don't break style by our defense there. Gonna make it 26-6. Oh my God, they just faked it. Let's go, defense. Oh God, Bobby Brown's holding us back. What is going on? Well, at least if we look at the positive, yeah, they didn't even get 3 points there. Run away from Dexter Lawrence. Cam Akers, you demon. Juke move. Whoop! Making people look silly. Cam Akers, have yourself a day, kid. Lower back strain for Bobby Brown. He's holding his back when he got hurt on the field, and then he was holding his wrist. So, you know, Madden being Madden. But Kobe Turner will step in for the time being, even though he'll probably come back in when we're right back on defense, if I had to guess. Quickly out to Cam Akers. Decent enough ball there by George Dillinger. Cam Akers continues to be our offense. 2nd and 4, going right back to the play action pass. We got MVS. We got MVS in space as well. Fighting up forward all the way up to the 26. Perfect ball by George Dillinger. He's 13-20 on the day for 147 and a score. And yeah, barring disaster, I think we're going to be in an okay spot to win this game. That fake field goal, them not getting points on that might have sealed it for us, honestly. They're not going to have enough time as long as we're not turning the ball over nonstop, more than likely. But, you know, we can't count that out. You guys know how I play this game. I can be a turnover machine at times. That should have been a pick right there. Throw out a sack right into Thibodeau's lap, basically, and he just could not make the catch. 3rd and 10. The conservative side of me wants to run this football, but you know what? I'm not going to run the football. I'm just going to dump it off to the best player in the NFL, and Cam Akers, and he's going to go up and pick up 8, and now we got a decision here. Yeah, I'm going to obviously go ahead. I thought about it for a second, but, you know, taking the field goal here makes complete sense. It'll put us up 26. Which, you know, 4-possession game compared to if I go for it, don't get it. Still a 3-possession game. So, field goes up and good by Tanner Brown. 4-possession game, 29-3. Let's keep playing defense. Saquon Barkley, first play of their drive, and Saquon Barkley's going to go. Well, Saquon Barkley gets his guaranteed touchdown that was going to happen at some point in this game, and it comes on the first play of that drive. And now I'm even more glad I ended up taking the field goal, because I probably would not have got that, and us being up 19 is better than us being up 16 in this situation, because obviously they're going to make this extra point. We ain't blocking it with Darian Kendrick. 29-10. And Travius Hodges-Tomlinson is going to take a kickback. Fumbled it right at the beginning of the game. Makes up for it with a kick return. Second kick return of the year for the Rams. First for Travius Hodges-Tomlinson, as Dom Callaway took one back last week. And yeah, that's what you get. You get some fumbles, but you also get some boom plays. And that was a boom play. 36-10. Nice route there by KJ Osborne. He beats Kobe Durant. We make the tackle downfield, but not until they get up to the 45. They got 1st and 10. I was going to say, I'm surprised that, it's still the third quarter for the Madden CPU, so they think they have time, which they don't, as Aaron Donald gets in the backfield on that play, like he always does. But you'd think that they would be a little bit more desperate passing the football, which was what I was going to say. But, Madden CPU, it's in the third quarter. They think they got time, I think. Maybe. Trying to take away these routes. Make that tackle, Ernest Jones. Let's go. Ooh, a little pile drive by Ernest Jones on KJ Osborne. They'll probably get one more play off. Potentially two if it's an ink. Well, never mind. One more play off. Probably if they snap this. Will they snap it? They will. Quick snap. Aaron Donald. I love him. I love that guy. All right, 4th and 17. It's the fourth quarter. So now the Madden CPU knows it's got to start going for it on 4th downs. They're going deep. That's going to probably be out of bounds. Kobe Durant knocks it. 36-10. I'll probably put some backups in. All right, backups officially in the game. Stetson Bennett back out at quarterback for your Los Angeles Rams. Started a lot of games for us last year. Zach Evans is going to get some gives here. Get a little backup run. 36-10. We're up 26. I feel pretty confident where we're at. Gonna go ahead and start chewing this thing down. Up 26, backups in. Not really worried about stats. You see Puka Nacua out there, the in real life legend, as Zach Evans is gonna get a chance to get a first down here on that carry up to the 25. But yeah, Puka Nacua, I've mentioned it in the past. It's just kind of unfortunate that I started this franchise before Puka Nacua's breakout in real life. So he starts off as like a 67 normal dev, and it's just not realistic or gonna be really feasible to truly develop him. Stetson Bennett's going to take off for 6 there. 2nd and 4. Dexter Lawrence, get away from me. Doesn't matter. He's too good. There goes a Giants player, Otis Randall. Obviously, got to be a rookie. Might not be. I don't know. Who knows? As Dexter Lawrence has his X Factor on, which means I am not going to run this football whatsoever. We are going to definitely pass it. It's going to go underneath to our hidden dev tight end, who's not going to be able to fight forward for the first down, but we're definitely going for this. We don't need to kick no field goal. Yeah, didn't know where to go with the football there. We turn it over on downs. All right, should be a decent amount of backups in. Obviously, with the injuries we have, it's hard to get as many as possible out there. There's going to be some starters on the field. As Saquon Barkley's going to run for a huge gain right away. And yeah, he's probably going to end up with like 200 yards if they keep feeding him, because we're not going to be able to get stops. Aaron Donald comes out of the game. We just literally don't have pass rush. Coverage, throwaway, almost a sack. O'Shawn Mathis dancing, former Nebraska Cornhusker. Go Big Red. But yeah, with no Aaron Donald, no starters in the game, the ability to get these sacks are not going to happen. Because they got 3rd and 7, though. Chance for our defense, mainly of backups, and Jordan Fuller's out there to get off the field here, which would be pretty cool. Going up top. Sheldon Oliver, the undrafted rookie free agent, with the pick. Star development signed him because of the star development, and he gets an interception here in garbage time. Great to see. Really great to see. I kind of want to throw the football, because why not? Stenson on the run. Finds Ethan Carter. Also, former Nebraska Cornhuskers. He's fighting forward. Go Big Red. The Huskers are out in full force here on the LA Rams team. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love to see it. 1st and 10, Zach Evans. I should have cut that upfield, but I'm a Nimrod. Stetson Bennett getting sacked by who else? Dexter. Well, he only got a half sack there. Cool. We don't need to inflate those stats anymore. We won him Defensive Player of the Year last year, I believe, because of that 9 tackle for loss game. As yeah, we are definitely passing the football here. Come on now. All right, Stenson. To the hidden development tight end. And up to 4th and 6. Should I just say screw it? Yeah, we're saying screw it. Why not? Caleb Quinton, make another catch for us, buddy. 4th and 6. Stetson, let's see what you can do. And they come untouched on the outside. Azeez Ojulari gets home for his first sack of the game. Turnover on downs again for this backup unit for the LA Rams. And yeah, they'll probably punch a touchdown in here, but that's okay. 1st and 10. Saquon's coming out. Pick that Jordan Fuller. He will. Thank you, Kirk Cousins. And the offense will come right back on the field. All right, giving it to Zach Evans right for that 2-minute warning. He's pushing forward, and there's nothing there, and there goes another injury. Ben Skoranek. It's better than seeing MVS or someone get hurt, as MVS now enters the game because our depleted team, and that sucks because that also does stop the clock. Is what it is, though. Zach Evans running it up. Gets it to 4th and 10. This time we muscle cramps or whatever. This time we will punt the ball away. Oh my gosh. Kirk Cousins just threw his 4th pick of the game. Darian Kendrick, the recipient of this one. I was planning on basically just showing you guys the end, but you know, as in like me loading out of the game, but you know, might as well just let you guys know Darian Kendrick just got a pick. I'm just going to run this ball a couple times. Zach Evans. Oh, hold on, Zach. Hold on, Zach. All right. That'll be the last play of the game. We're going to win this one 36-10. We'll take a look at the stats. All right, 36-10 final. The Rams will move to 3-0 in the season, which is awesome. I truthfully did not expect to be 3-0 at this point. A Dillinger, 14-22, a touchdown, no interceptions, which is nice. Stetson ended up going 3 for 4, 28 yards. Cam Akers, 13 carries for 123 and 2 scores. Best running back in the NFL. Zach Evans, 9 carries for 44. Stetson had that 1 6-yard carry. Cam Akers led us with catches with 5 for 31 yards. MVS had 55 yards less in receiving with 3 catches. Cooper Kupp, 4 for 48. Cam Akers obviously had the touchdown as well. 3 scores on the day for Cam Akers. Tyler Higbee, I think second game in the row, he had 2 catches for 11 yards. Ethan Carter had a catch. Caleb Quinton with 2 catches. First 2 catches of his NFL career, I believe. And then defensively, tackles Isaiah Simmons and Aaron Donald to hide our lead with 6. Fuller had 4. Handful of guys with 3. Tackles for loss, going to be a ton of them. Aaron Donald had 4. Jordan Fuller had 2. Michael Hoy had 2. Bobby Brown 1. 1 for Ernest Jones. 1 for Isaiah Simmons and 1 for Dom Calloway. Sacks. Aaron Donald left 2.5. Michael Hoy 1.5. Bobby Brown had a solo. Fuller had a solo. And Ernest Jones had a half with Isaiah Simmons with a half. Interceptions, Darian Kendrick, Sheldon Oliver, Jordan Fuller, and Ahkello Witherspoon. All right. No immediate upgrades in this one, as well as we will check out the injury report. Josh Allen will return next week, which is nice. Leonard Floyd's going to miss the next 3 weeks, and Kareem Harris is now 2 weeks away. But at least Josh Allen returns, which is good, just coming back from dislocated wrist. Floyd's going to miss 3. Kareem Harris back week 6, like we had mentioned at the beginning of the episode. But we'll advance this to next week, 3-0, and we'll see how the Atlanta Falcons are doing this year. We'll be going back on the road like we were in week 1, and we'll be taking on the 1-2 Atlanta Falcons. We have a breakout defensive lineman. It's got to be Bobby Brown, right? It's got to be Bobby Brown. Defensive line. Leonard Floyd's hurt. It's got to be Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown's probably going to have a chance to get up to star development. QB1 check-in as well for the next one. I guess while I'm here, just so I remember to do it, I am going to go ahead and open up our final after-school tutoring so we can get all 6 focus scouting players, which will be nice. We'll figure out next episode who that additional focus scouting player will be. I know right now there's only 4 spots because Kareem Harris was taking one and he got hurt, and for some reason in the game it doesn't let you just put in a different person in that spot, but it is what it is. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Comment anything down below. Sub if you're new. I said that out of my normal order, but it is what it is, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.